Welcome back to Yang Daily. I'll be your host, Alex Cheney, bringing you all the Yang news you need to live your life right. Big news today. You'll have mixed feelings, but trust me, it's good. Also, I'm going to be taking Friday off because I really need to finish Christmas shopping, or it's going to be a very awkward holiday. I'm sure many of you can relate. Maybe taking a day off next week to pursue podcast revenue as well, just FYI. But enough of that, let's get to the news. Shout out to our Tier 3 patrons Peter Park and Shay Meehan, as well as all our other patrons. Thank you for investing in the movement. Let's not bury the lead. Our efforts have paid off. Congressional leaders said Wednesday that they are nearing agreement on a roughly $900 billion economic relief package that would include a second round of stimulus checks. The bad news is that the checks being discussed are only $600, which is very much in the wrong direction size-wise. They should be getting bigger, not smaller, especially after how many months it's been since the first bill. It's no time to stop advocating for real relief. I'd still like to see the small business loans turned into emergency UBI, as the data has already borne out that the checks were vastly more helpful to small businesses than the PPP loans were. Loans just delay the problem. Businesses need customers. That said, it's a lot better than the nothing that we almost got, so this progress is worth celebrating. The checks will be replacing state and local aid, which was dropped, along with Republicans' legal immunity due to neither side finding agreement on those issues. Minor conflicts are still being hammered out, pushing the legislative debate into the weekend, but it appears at this time that checks will be included. We've also won another convert in Congress. Representative Kathy Castor has joined the call for stimulus checks. Drop her a line on social media, or better yet, a call or letter to let her know that she's on the right side of this. While you're at it, thank the other less talked about congresspeople listed in the link below who have also committed to direct cash relief for the people. Positive reinforcement really works. According to inside sources, as reported by the Washington Post, Biden has selected Gina McCarthy to run his new White House Office of Domestic Climate Policy. McCarthy was the EPA chief under Obama and has sued the Trump administration more than 100 times in defense of environmental protections. She will oversee a broad interagency effort to cut greenhouse gas emissions, while the EPA and energy departments will regulate climate pollutants directly, and departments including the Treasury, Transportation, and Agriculture will also attempt to mitigate climate change. Nina Turner has announced her intent to run for Congress in 2022. While I don't see eye to eye with Nina on some things, I think it would be good to have her perspective in the conversation in Congress. It also means that if she wins, she won't be running for president against Yang if he runs again. Income Movement is kicking off a large, high-impact campaign called 100 Actions in the First 100 Days. The first 100 days of a new presidential administration are when they set the tone and priorities for the next 4 years. We need to make sure that recurring cash to the people is a top priority. Income Movement's campaign is designed to achieve that. They will be leading the coordination between key organizations like Humanity Forward, Economic Security Project, Mayors for a Guaranteed Income, Humanity First Movement, and the Gerald Huff Fund for Humanity via weekly meetings, resources, and tools. Also in collaboration with MGI, Income Movement is targeting a new set of 100 mayors to support guaranteed income. Income Movement has been behind so much of the progress of UBI, organizing dozens of events. It's great to hear this ambitious plan from them. You can read more in the article below. Make sure to support them. Speaking of which, Income Movement's first action has been to set up a daily reminder and assistant to help you with your demand for cash relief. It's great that stimulus checks will be included in the next bill, but we all know that $600 won't last long, and the fight for UBI must continue. If you sign the pledge in the podcast description links, Income Movement will send you a reminder and easy access link to contact your representatives every day via email at 4 p.m., which they call Cash O'Clock. Once you've done that, you can post hashtags CashReliefNow or CashO'Clock on social media to encourage others to join in. I love this. We're building a movement here, and that takes consistent, concerted effort. We can all spare a couple minutes a day for a free and prosperous future. Let's make Cash O'Clock a thing. Humanity Forward's 5th day task is to share the video linked below with the hashtag 12 Days of Humanity if you're looking for work or looking to hire or looking to connect people with resources. Whichever it is, Humanity Forward wants to help. And finally, if you want to help our Yang Gang canvassers in Georgia do their vital work in flipping the Senate so that we can have a functioning legislative branch and start addressing the problems in the country, Humanity Forward Georgia has a GoFundMe page linked below. Donations go straight to the canvassing volunteers to help them afford to continue their work for all of us. And that'll do it for today's Yang Daily. Thank Kathy and the other congresspeople fighting for checks. Thank Income Movement for all their hard work. Sign up for Cash O'Clock. Consider donating to our Yang Gang canvassers. Tell your representatives that $600 is not enough to save the economy. Don't forget to put in your half hour a day of phone banking or text banking to support the efforts in Georgia. If you need help, consult Humanity Forward, the Income Movement Aid Database, the Mission Asset Fund, or United Way. And don't forget to Yang Daily.